In the heart of ancient Rome, amidst its bustling forum and grand temples, there unfolded a secret world hidden beneath the vibrant surface of civilization. It was a world steeped in shadows, where the lives of those deemed less than human intermingled with the opulence of the elite. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting an amber glow over the cobblestone streets, Aelia, a young slave girl, made her way through the narrow alleys of Rome. Captured during a raid on her village, she had been sold to a wealthy patrician, Lucius Curius, notorious for his lavish parties and insatiable appetites. Aelia had been trained for servitude, but the whispers of her fate echoed in the dark corners of her mind, where dreams of freedom once thrived. The night was electric with the promise of revelry, and Lucius was hosting another extravagant gathering for the elite of Rome. The forum buzzed with anticipation, and Aelia's heart raced as she was dressed in silks and jewels, transformed from a mere slave into an object of desire. She understood her role. She was to entertain, to please, and to be admired. Yet within her chest, a spark of defiance remained. As the guests arrived, the air thickened with laughter and the clinking of goblets filled with wine. Aelia moved through the throng, catching glimpses of the powerful men and women whose indulgences fed the empire's dark underbelly. Among them was Claudia, a former senator's wife turned courtesan, who now curated the highest ranks of society's pleasures. Claudia had long since embraced her role, using her charm and intelligence to navigate a world that cared little for virtue. The two women exchanged knowing glances. Claudia saw Aelia's spirit, one that reminded her of her own youth before the chains of societal expectations had bound her. In a moment of silent solidarity, Claudia approached Aelia, her voice soft but firm. "You are more than what they see. Never forget that." As the night wore on, Aelia found herself cornered by a powerful and brash man named Gaius, known for his cruelty and dominance. He represented everything that terrified her, a man who could easily strip away her dignity with a single word. Gathering her courage, Aelia feigned obedience while plotting her escape. But Claudia had not forgotten Aelia's plight. During a hushed conversation by the fountain, she extracted a promise from Lucius to protect the young girl. Claudia saw potential in Aelia, a spirit that could rise beyond the circumstances of her birth and enslavement. As the night faded, Claudia devised a plan, offering Aelia a way out, a chance to escape the stifling grip of a life chosen for her. Under the cover of darkness, Aelia slipped away from the festive chaos, her heart pounding in her chest. With Claudia's guidance, she navigated the labyrinthine backstreets of Rome to a sanctuary known only to the few who dared to dream of freedom. Here, Aelia could find respite and the means to forge a new identity, a chance to break away from the chains of both slavery and the insatiable demands of prostitution. As dawn broke over the horizon, Aelia stood on the threshold of her new life. The sun's rays danced on the water of the Tiber, mirroring the freedom she longed to embrace. Inspired by the sacrifices and strength of women like Claudia, Aelia vowed to fight against the shackles that sought to bind her. The shadows of the Forum may have clung to her past, but she was determined to step into the light of her own future, her heart ignited by hope and resilience. Thus, in a city where dreams often faded into the night, Aelia began her journey toward liberation, a symbol of strength for those who would come after her, forever changing the narrative etched into the stone.